The video. This is going to be a live stream on how to design your city. I'm just going to give you guys some tips here. One of the things that I wanted to talk about before we get started is if you guys lose access to your Facebook accounts and your city is saved to it, what can you do to ensure that you don't lose your saved data? So a friend of mine that's from Hawaii, he recently got banned from Facebook for using the word Hitler. And so he's worried about his save data because his city is connected to Facebook. So here's what you do, okay? Before you do anything, go make a new Facebook or Google account or an Apple account. Probably would be best to make a Google account, okay? And then, because you got to make a new Facebook, a new Google account to get a new Facebook anyways, usually, unless you have an extra email laying around that you haven't used. So either use Google or Facebook. I haven't done it with Apple because I don't, have any Apple devices anymore. But go make a new Google account. And what you do is when you get on your game where your city is saved, go click your settings button here and click log out of Facebook, and then click you don't necessarily have to click that just yet, depending on which one you chose to do. So click log into Google Play, and then it'll show you a list of accounts that you have on your phone, and click the new one, and it will back up that save to that account. Now, if you choose to wait, you could end up really screwing yourself over, because if they ban you from Facebook and you don't have access to that account anymore, it doesn't delete your city save as far as on your device. Okay? But think about it. If you were to get onto a new device saying that something happened to your phone, and then you were to try to get that city back, you wouldn't be able to, because you wouldn't be able to log into Facebook to do so. So make sure that you back up your save. And honestly, I recommend this regardless. If you have a city that you have put a lot of work into, I recommend saving it in two places at all times, So usually what I do is I have my city saved to Facebook, and then I also have it saved to Google. And I usually just log in to both of them at the same time. I have way too much work into my city and money into my city to have it only saved in one spot. Now, if at any point you want to sync your saves, what you can do is hit log out and log in, and it should get that friends list synced up. Now, if you lose access to your Facebook or your Google account, I wouldn't wait. I would not wait, you guys. I would definitely get to making a new one or try to figure out how to get into your old one or whatever. But definitely, if it were me, I would back up my save in two spots if you really care about your city. Okay? So I just wanted to go ahead and get that out of the way, that if it's saved on your device, now would be the time to back it up. Okay? So as far as what's going on in the game right now, we were doing the Black Friday sale stuff yesterday. I kind of went a little overboard, big shock. And I bought a lot of trees and stuff because why not, right? So I have this idea to design the middle of my city here. Now, I haven't decided if I want to eliminate this entire middle river here. I really like how it kind of pours from this waterfall face and then into the city, right? But I need to utilize my coverage zones for my police, health, and fire, because I really don't have that much coverage on my map, because I do not like, how do I explain this? I don't like the hospitals and the police and the fire having to take up that much room on my map. It's tacky, and when you're really trying to get a badass city to look really cool, you really can't have that kind of stuff all over your map. So for those of you who have looked around my city, you'll notice that I don't have any police, fire, or health anywhere. I only have Maxis, right? Now, I'm not spending $100 real money to buy flipping Maxis, so I'm not getting the fourth one unless a miracle happens, okay? Now, if I click on the health tab, I'll show you guys where I have coverage. So this is where I have coverage, and as you can see, I don't have coverage on this entire part of my city, which is fine because I never really cared, right? Now, what I want to do is I want to kind of island. I don't know if I want to do a display here, kind of like what, is going on over here. But I know that I got to get this set up for this assignment real quick. I forgot all about it. Hold on. Okay. So I know that I want to fit as many homes in here as possible, but what I was thinking is, because I really like this right here, this display here. And if you're wondering why all my services are knocked out, it's because I knocked out this bridge over here. That's why everybody's all pissed off, which I don't really give a shit. They can fuck off. Okay, so when you guys are designing, don't worry about the happiness, okay? It's it's too much of a hassle to worry about all that when you're trying to design. Just worry about your design. There's a tip for you. Okay, don't worry about their bitchery. They don't matter right now. Okay, they'll come back. All right, so what I'm thinking here is another problem is that I have these Omega roads, and these are not cheap, okay? I really don't want to knock these out until I know what I'm doing, because I don't want to have to repave them right there and then be like, well, I shouldn't have knocked it out. So if you guys have expensive roads, what you can do so that you don't have to knock out the entire thing is take your road, right? And then let's say that you want to knock out a particular section rather than the whole damn thing. Just put a notch on, like, let's say you put a notch here and then put a notch here. And that way you can knock out a section of the road. And that way you don't have to knock out the whole damn road. Okay? Because those roads are not cheap. Now, if you followed the Missy's Building Guide, you wouldn't be knocking out your roads. Or I guess you wouldn't be upgrading them unless you like the look of them. Because you should have that 3 red roads thing set up there. So what I'm looking at here is, and I wish I could do like an air view of my city. It would be really nice. So right here, I haven't decided what I want to do up front just yet. I'm hoping that they put the sail on the beach stuff so that I can get a few more deltas up front here. But right now I don't have health coverage, so I know that it's not going to be houses down here. I know that it's going to be some form of a display. So I'm thinking about kind of doing some islands of homes here in this section, but I haven't decided if I'm thinking the water can just run, like, how do I explain this? So have the water come down this way to about here, right? And then do an island all through this area. It's kind of hard to show you. All through this area here. And then just have it running like through the back and around. So just have this be one big island right here. And that'll eliminate some of this ocean that I have going on here. Now, what I was going to show you guys is, let's see, I'm going to put some of this stuff over here so we can rotate stuff around. I'm going to show you guys my stuff that I kind of went and purchased yesterday. So a lot of this stuff I had in storage, pretty much for the most part. And I bought a ton of trees because, I mean, you got to think, I have 5 maps to design here, right? So I don't want to end up having to pay like crazy amounts for these trees later. So I went ahead and bought some trees, as you can see here. Now, the limestone trees I have been deprived of because that was the last map. So I really wanted to get a bunch of those. In fact, now that I got a little bit more limestone, I can buy some more. Because believe it or not, these don't go far. Okay? Just to do a basic display can take quite a bit. And hey, half price, now would be the time to go crazy with it. Now, regional coins, those are easy to get. Like, well, I mean, they're not, you know what I mean? Like in comparison to plat keys. is what I'm saying. Like, you can just sell your regional stuff or whatever. I'm not going to make a big fuss about it. Okay, so that looks like that. And then I'm going to pick this up because that might look cool on my regular map. Okay, so we're going to go through my maps super quick so that I can make sure that I have all the really cool buildings picked up here. Okay, I will check for your friend request. I didn't see that message last night, but I'll check for your friend request later. Okay, you guys. Let's see. See, this one looks so badass. Doesn't that look cool? Okay, so I think... just make sure I have... yeah, I'm going to put a couple of these in storage so I don't have to come over here if I just decide to use some. I've got stuff scattered everywhere. It's driving me nuts. I wish there was like a pick up all button. That would be very helpful. Grab a couple of these. Couple of these. Okay. And then every time they put out like a new thing with the pass, that's when I'm starting to rotate shit around again. Grab one of those and that. Okay, let's go to the next map. I think it's really hard for me to not do upgrades, but it's like I don't really need to keep doing them right now. I'd be better off just selling the regionals for regional coins at this point than I would be just continuing to do regional upgrades. Another design tip, you guys, is to seriously brainstorm ideas. So at all times, consider, even if you're somebody who thinks you're not good at design, you would be surprised what you can do, okay? What people are capable of. And it's really not that hard. It's not as hard as people think. I mean, at the same time, it's also not as easy as people think, but it's not that hard either. So I don't see anything over here worth dying for. Okay, nothing. Got some trees. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Okay, I did a pretty good job at picking everything up already. But essentially a lot of it is brainstorming, and then when you're on global, screenshotting anything that you see that you think would be a cool idea, because you'll think that you'll remember it and you won't remember. You know, I had one girl in my group, she was a really good member for a long time, and she would copy my ideas, but not she didn't copy them like, 100% like my city, but she did a lot of the style stuff that I did, and it ended up looking really cool. So also, when you're doing bridges, you want to think about which way you want your bridge, because a lot of the bridges only look good a certain direction. And here's a tip for you guys. If you have stuff on other maps or laying around, do not buy new stuff until you know exactly what you want. Because here's what a lot of people do. They will say, okay, I'm going to come over here and try an idea. Right? And they'll go, well, I wonder what this bridge would look like here. And rather than just going and grabbing it from a different area and checking it out to see if that's what they like, they purchase it. And then they're like, okay, that doesn't look good. And then they put it in storage. And it's a huge waste of resources. So just put some stuff in storage, maybe if you have other bridges laying around, and then see how you like the look of it first. And then if you like it, then buy it. It'll save you a lot of money, okay? All right, so I think, let's see. I think what we're going to do, because I also like to do displays, and then you also have to think about the direction in which you're facing your buildings. Let me check the chat here real quick. I think, yeah, okay, I'm on. Let's see. All right. So, let's see how to do this here. I'm going to put this over here. Nope, that's not the right thing. Okay, so like this little angel, she's facing this direction, shooting this bush here. And then I don't like that gnome there. The thing's got to go. The other problem is, a problem that I have is when I'm doing stuff, I forget which buildings I have. And so if it's something that you know you're going to want to use, it might be a good idea to leave it out in front of you instead of storing it so that you don't forget about it. Okay, I'm going to put this over here. Now, this balloon park is really cool, but it's just, it seems to be in a really odd, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's always like right in the way. Let's see. So we need to have coverage, which means, and this bridge is not staying here. That is flipping ugly. I don't even know how that ended up there. Must have been when I was doing a video or something, because that's flipping ugly. Okay. So a lot of the reason why I use these cobblestone bridges, I'll show you. The main reason is just because of what they look like with the water running underneath. Otherwise, I would honestly prefer they bring out some better bridges, but the ones that I really like are these heart ones here. These were like a limited time thing, but they have the balloons on them, and I think they're really cool. That's why they're over here by the Valentine's Day display. So, let's see. So I wanted to do, I don't think that I have coverage right there. Yeah, no, I don't. Okay, so there's not going to be a house there anyway, so that can just be ignored. And here's the police. Go to hell, lady. Don't you know anything? Another day in paradise. Okay. I don't know how I ended up with no room on here to move anything. Put this in storage. I don't know why I don't see any messages. Has anybody sent messages in this live? Somebody sent a message in the comments. I want to make sure that this message thing is working. Wow, my happiness went down. Jesus. You know, I don't mind these residentials here, but they kind of, I don't know. I guess I liked them more at first because they were short, but looking more at them, they're not all that great. I mean, I guess they could be kind of cool in a certain environment, but I'm not really feeling them on my map here. I think I'm just going to go to epics only. So the main reason that I had these at first, why I started putting them on my map, was because of this area over here. I didn't, you couldn't see anything. And so I was like, oh, I'll do, the shorter stuff. But nah, I'm not liking it. Okay. Let's put this here for a minute. Now, I also try to put, if it has to be a house facing, the wrong direction, I try to do the mountain homes because those ones you can't, even though you can tell, obviously, if you zoom in that it's facing the wrong direction, the mountain homes don't look as drastically different, because they're like pointy and weird looking in the first place. Some of them look worse than others, but for the most part, they don't look too bad. So like right here, here's a tip. So like, see how these two pink ones are kind of side by side? That blocks the view of that. So I'm actually going to probably put this one in front because I think it looks nicer. And then try to use the uglier ones to kind of blend stuff. So actually, I think I can fit another house right there. If I went... No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so I'm going to have to put that bridge back. Actually, wait. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to... Okay, I see what I did wrong here. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Putting it over here. Okay. So we're going to take this water out here. I'm from Washington State. Where are you from? Oh, shit. I forgot to check the comment section. Well, it's obviously working. If I saw your message, huh? Yep, I'm from Marysville, Washington. Huh, now there's 3 cops here. Lovely. This guy's been sitting out here outside this gas station for the last week or two. And he's got like this Escalade, but he's got a light bar on top. But what's weird is he has this umbrella that like sits next to his Escalade. And he's got like a strobe light facing the umbrella. And it's just sitting on the sidewalk. And it's really bizarre. It's like he's out there having his own little party. Like, I don't fucking get it. So the cops are over here like, dude, what the fuck drugs are you on? Okay. Let's see. Probably bulldoze these. Get these out the way for a minute here. Okay. So I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking right now. Okay, so what do you guys think? Should I do like a display? Actually, I think I could if I put the water like kind of around this area, this little housing development here, just like a little bit, and then I don't know. I really don't want to bulldoze out those Omega roads is my biggest issue right now. Because I'm thinking if I knocked out this one here, right behind the Big Ben, the second one back, I could put like a castle there or something. I wonder if I... Hang on, let's put some water over here and see what happens. See what it looks like. Move that tree there. I should have grabbed water from that map. I didn't even think about it. Might put trees in that area. Let's see. No, I hate that shit. And then what really gets me is when you start moving shit around and nighttime comes. God damn it. There we go. Also, watch, this is something else. So right here, if I was to put a small, short tree behind that one I just placed, you wouldn't see it. So what I usually try to do in this situation is I try to put a tree that's bright behind it you know, or taller than it so that you can still see it. For instance, like that. You'll still see it, right? Whereas if I were to put something like, you know, this or this, you wouldn't see it as well, or it wouldn't look as good. Now, what I could do is put, see what I mean? Like you don't see it. So I also try to blend in these yellow ones here quite a bit because they kind of accent stuff and make it look a little bit better. See, that's not going to work. That is not going to fly. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Do that one there. And I'm considering, see right here? Okay. In this situation, see how the road meets up with the water on this side? To me, that looks really tacky. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take out, let's see. Jesus, what the hell? Why do I have so many big lakes here? Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Let's do it like this. I usually try to do these popcorny type ones, the weeping willows, around the edges of the roads because they drape over. Whereas if you were to put something else there, it wouldn't work well. And then the ones that go to like dead center in the water, I try to do these because look, they actually conform to the water. This one here. Whereas the others, if you look really close, the water doesn't come up to the side of the trees very well. So it looks kind of tacky. Now, in this case, if I was to put another weeping willow right here in between this, it would block off a lot of the view of the house and the lake here. So that's why you'll notice that I have the more thin trees in between there. Now, what I could do is I could go with something, let's see. I could go with something like this, which I might do, but I think I'm going to go with this one here. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. Now, it's a matter of should I keep this here or should I exchange that out for something else? Because I could put that. Okay, so in this particular instance, I have a building that has to be facing a specific direction. So because the road is behind the building, I have to be kind of careful about what I decide to place there. Also, like this building here, this would look kind of cool in front of here, but this building can be placed without a roadway, and this one can't. So I want to utilize any time that I do have roadways available. And so I'm going to take this out, put it in storage, and then I'm going to put some stuff in its place and just try out a few things and see what they look like. And if I see anything that, you know, starts to look halfway decent, then I'll go for it. But see, like that would be facing the wrong direction. So that ain't going to work. Whereas if you look at a building like, let's say, the Big Ben, that's why I put it there. Because it can actually face a specific way. Right? Now, to me, that just looks like shit. But we'll put him back over there for a minute. And let's see what else we got here. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to do. Oh, shit, I totally forgot about that. I wanted to do the Maxis. I think we're going to do the Maxis statue right here. Or we could do... We could do him right here. And then have the little statue guy. Hang on, let me knock out this road because it's going to have to go anyway. Oh, I'm going to cry. Wait, let me see if I have an assignment for that first. Oh, what the hell? Let me go do this stupid assignment. I forgot I started that. I need to grab some stuff from this map anyways. Okay. Nope, I don't have an assignment for it. We'll do that one though. Okay. Let's see what else we had over here. Grab a couple. No, I don't need ponds. I got plenty of those. Grab a couple of these. Okay. And if you guys are ever looking for something, pick the category that you know or think that it's in. Click on it, and it'll highlight anything that you have out that's in that category. And that way you don't have to sit there and try to look for it. Okay. You know, I was actually thinking about trying to build something decent with this new castle deal that they got going on. But I was thinking about just looking up some pictures of some stuff that other people have done. So if you guys have seen any really cool or built anything cool as far as those castles go, send it to me. Or you can post it on our Facebook group. Okay. Grab a couple trees here. Hey, you seem to be on quite a bit. Where are you from, Nation? You're up all hours a day like me. I'm going to grab a few of these large ones as well. This is the one thing I hate about designing, is the picking up and putting shit away. Seems to be the worst. Alright, that should be good for now for that tree. I'll grab a couple more of these, and that way we don't have to come back. I'm doing good. Trying to redesign some of this mess I call a city. I want to get my capital map done, but I'm so indecisive, and then new buildings come out, and then I get more ideas, and yeah, it ends up a mess. You know what I thought would be really cool? Is if these boats here actually like drove around in your city. That would be badass. I also saw quite a few people, they put the boat like this up against the bridge, almost like it's a dock, which is kind of cool. Grab some sheep here. One of these. I need a pick up all button. This is fucking ridiculous. You know, another thing that would be cool is if you could actually click on the casinos and maybe gamble some stuff like keys or cash or something to win rares. Or vice versa. Gamble rares to win plat keys or something. I don't know. Surprised they haven't done something like that, considering how greedy they are. Fuck. You know? In more interactive content is what I'm talking about. Or like the hot air balloons. People love those. They should do some badass ones, like with the Maxis man on it or something. Telling you, they should get somebody with some sense up there designing these buildings. Alright. Grab a few of the palm trees, and then we'll go back to my capital and finish this up. You know, they had this panda bear thing that came out, and they're like really tall trees, and then they had the panda bear. It was the mountainside. It was a building on the mountainside, and it was badass looking. Okay. I think that's good enough. We'll grab... Oh, we need some more plumb bob bridges. I know that. So these plumb bob bridges are not cheap. If you guys are going to want these, buy them now. I'm telling you. These fuckers get expensive. Everything damn near goes up in price to like some ridiculous amount. Hang on, I gotta click on your thing to see your message. Oh, yeah. It's, you know, I like how colorful the beach epics are. The only thing that gets me is height. That's what really, really, really gets me with all the other categories is just the height. Because it blocks the view of everything and it drives me crazy. But in terms of if you were to be able to like line the side of your city or the back, and that's something that I was thinking would be really cool for somebody. If you were to go to your capital map, and if you were to design your city the way that I have mine facing, but then put all of your tall buildings on the right side, right? Like lining them along the side so that you could see the beach and the mountain. And then have it go in this direction here. So this area here, I would like to put, more bridges like this, but they only gave us so many, which really sucks. Now, what I was thinking is knocking out... Okay, you guys, your opinion. Where should I put this Maxis statue here? Should I put him here? Or, like, right in this area? Because I was kind of thinking that it would be cool to do a... Let's see, a display. I don't know. It's going to be rough. Yeah, I know. I'm designing, so I'm not worried about all that right now. I don't give a shit how they'll be fine, okay? I mean, what am I going to lose? Some taxes? Those bastards don't pay me anyways. Like I said, don't trip about happiness and all that shit when you're designing, okay? I'm not going to trip on that. Couple thousand coins is not worth the headache that it would take to constantly have them have services. Yeah, I know, my city's a mess right now. I gotta fix it. That's why we're here. We're designing. Okay, so I'm gonna cry knocking out this road because I really don't want to do this, but whatever. We're gonna do it anyway. Okay. So let's see what that looks like. No. Not feeling that at all. Let's try it over here. See, and this is, I think, what takes the most time with designing is just rotating shit around until it looks good. And I think a lot of people just get frustrated with it really quickly, I think they think it's easier for people than it really is. Like when you see my city or whatever, I put a lot of fucking time into this, you guys. I don't know if it looks like I just slapped it together, but this shit took a lot of time. We're talking days and hours and months and years. Okay. Let's try that. See what I can put up front. I'm wondering if a Ferris wheel would look... Ignore the services. The only reason these are like this is because of this bridge over here is knocked out. Otherwise, all this shit would be fine. Okay. Honestly, like, I was thinking about doing a heart. Like, I almost have this area here shaped like a heart, but it's really fucking hard to do a heart lake, believe it or not. It's not as easy as it looks. Because of the way that the squares are, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Okay. What do you guys think on that Maxis? Where should that fucker go? I mean, it's a cool-ass building. I want it, like, out. I don't really like when it faces see how it's got those walls if you turn it or whatever? Because it's supposed to be like a movie set, I think. mean, I could do, let me try this. Nope, that's not going to fly. How did what happen? Oh. So I don't care about population, to be honest with you. It's not important to me. Now, the reason I used to have 5 million pop in my capital, but I got rid of all that shit. So what ends up happening is if you look at your pop, if I click it here on my, where's my other cities? It's not letting me click. Okay, so I needed a certain amount of population on my regionals, right? So I ended up having to have 10 million pop for my regionals. So if you look at my regional population, it doesn't equal 10 million now. Now what I ended up doing was I took all my pop boosters, okay? And I'm going to show you. This is what I used to boost my pop on my regionals. See that? 45 of those fuckers. Okay? Then you go to the entertainment category and you look at all, well, you guys saw the entertainment shit on my one map. Now, I used 38 of these to boost my pop because they're 60%. And it was enough to get my pop boosted to where I could unlock my last map. Now, what matters to me is you got to understand coins. What essentially does pop do for the game? It gives you coins and it gives you whatever you can unlock throughout the game. Now, I've unlocked what I needed to in the game as far as pop goes, right? So what reason do I have to constantly pay for more services and stuff like that other than just to say I have high pop? I don't. And the piddly ass chump change that you get for taxes is not worth all of the services that you have to pay for. It's not. And fuck all that. I would rather have a cool looking city is what I'm trying to say. Okay, that fits there. That looks kind of cool. I just don't know what I'd put behind it. If I should go with... Let's see how that looks. Nope, that ain't gonna fly. That looks like shit. Okay, back to square one. Oh my god. I wonder... Nope, that looks like shit. Hey, Joan, I think that's how you pronounce it. So, when you have a road behind it, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Or at least it is for me, because I'm really picky about the way my buildings face. I think I'm going to go to the Mayor's Pass and see what... Is this a... I haven't even placed this out to see how tall it is or anything. I mean, that thing's kind of cool. I could see putting that somewhere. God damn it. You see what I'm saying? Every time I get to, like, moving shit around, they go nighttime on my ass. It's so annoying. I'm going to put some of this stuff over here in storage so that I have room to display some stuff out so I can see it. Okay, so we could also... Yeah, I know. It's 2.5 million in every region. Damn near. It's crazy. Yeah, I did all that. I got it all unlocked, so that's what matters. Okay. Let's try this. No, get the hell out of here. Okay, hold on. Just a sec. Yeah, no shit. I would be getting... yeah, but I have all the pop boosters to do that. All I would have to do is take all the pop boosters that I already have, rotate a couple things around, and I'm going to have the pop that I need, right? Just this... Look at this one building here. If you go to the... These Mayor's Pass buildings boost your pop an obscene amount. I mean, there's got to be a benefit. You know what I'm saying? Like... you have pop that increases your taxes, right? So essentially, coins aren't an issue. If I wanted coins, like if I cared to run my production for coins, if that's what my focus was today, I would have an obscene amount of coins. I mean, I've got gold tokens. I can run them all day long, right? On donuts and just make an obscene amount of money. Coins are not a problem. Those are easy to get. So I'm not going to boost my fucking stuff so high, some ridiculous amount just to get taxes. But if there's something to unlock in the game that's worth going for, yeah, hell yeah, I'm going to do it. All right. I don't know, dude. I'm not digging it. This Maxis statue's got me pissed. This fighting thing, I don't know where to put it. It's driving me nuts. I think, actually, hold on. Where's that stupid thing? This one goes on a road. So what I'm kind of torn between here is I have this area here where houses are going to go. Now, I could do a big island right here in the center. And good night. I'll see you next time you're in here. You're in here quite a bit. Okay, so let's see. I was going to do just more houses going this way, but let's put that there for a second. I think if we were to do this, let's put that in storage for a second and see what else is out here. Let me go and check. I gotta check all the stuff I have real quick just to make sure I got this. This thing's really cool. It's just huge. Hey, you're always awake. What the hell are you doing awake now? Okay. Trying to decide where the hell to put this. What about that? Does that look good? I mean, that doesn't look bad. Let's see if... Wait, there's no house coverage there. Fuck. Okay. We got to figure out a home for this Maxis man first. Because he's like a big feature in the game here. Now, I had him here, which wasn't bad. I think I might leave him there. What do you guys think? I could do... Let's see. Because this stupid shop is going away anyway, so get the hell out of my face. That one's coming out. And then this one can just stay there. This goes... Whoop. That goes there. And then I could move him back a notch. I know what I'm going to do. I got it. Okay. Let's try this. I know I'm indecisive. I know. I agree. I don't like the new shop stuff either. Where did I put that Maxis statue? Did I even put him out yet? I don't think I did. Hold on. Oh, there he is. Ah, go back. Put him right there. Now, should I put trees on each side of him? 2 plumb bob diamonds or 2 pink trees? That's the question. So we'll definitely do a tree on each side behind him. Or, actually, we could do... Let's see what else we got here. Oh, that was another thing I bought. Look at... You want to know why I'm fucking broke? Look at that. 55 of these bitches. Okay? I had to buy so many of these when I was boosting my pop to unlock that last regional map. And that's just the ones that I managed to pick up. There's still a ton of them still over there on my Frosty map and stuff because I got sick of picking them up. Nah, that clashes too much. I think we're going to go with the green diamond. What do you guys think? Let's try the green diamond here. Oh, dude, I forgot I bought that. I like that thing. I got to put that out somewhere. I got too much stuff. Put that there for a second. Okay. Let's try this. Now we got to try a tree behind it. Let's try that one. And then we'll try one of these. And we'll figure out which one we like the look of the most. I'm kind of liking the Weeping Willow. Let's try it with the... That looks cool. We'll do that. Okay, hold on. Give me a sec here. What happened to it? I'll show you. Missy may have made a few purchases yesterday on some water and some other stuff. Yeah. As you can see, I may have bought a few things. But I bought a lot of the 4-packs of trees because they look, for some reason when you put out a 4-pack that's like all clustered together, it looks different than when you place 4 individual ones in a 4-pack. It looks more dense. So I bought a couple of those, and then, honestly, it's not a big deal because I'll just buy more money if I want to. I've already dumped so much money into this game, it doesn't matter now, right? The fuck's another $20? Like, seriously. I've dumped so much money into this game, $20 ain't shit now. Okay. And you know what's funny? Is if I were to go back in time, I wouldn't have had to drop all that money. And to be honest with you, 90% of what you see that's been accomplished in my city has nothing to do with the money that I've spent. You could easily have a way better city setup. If you were to take my knowledge now, my time and money invested, I wouldn't have enough room on my map to have shit on every map. That's what I'm trying to say. Look at somebody like CPT. Take that, for example, right? He's used 100% my method, and he's been able to excel beyond, what people would even accomplish for thousands and thousands of dollars. And that's what I'm saying. Like, knowledge is everything. Do you know how much money I've saved? A lot of you guys, like, I get messages constantly talking about how they've been playing for years. They thought they knew everything about the game and that they fucking have never done better since they watched my videos, and how I've saved them hundreds of dollars. Thousands, dude. I get messages like that all the time. And I know they're telling the truth because I know how this game sucks you in. Okay, once again, here we go with the nighttime shit. Okay, we're going to go with this park here. What do you guys think about that? That doesn't look too bad, right? And then it's got that diamond on that side and these two here. I wish they'd do like a pink plumb bob diamond park. That'd be kind of tight. Okay, so back up to this shit show that we got going on up here. I haven't decided what theme to do just yet, because with this new theme that they got going on with the Mayor's Pass, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's really tiny. And so I'm thinking I might do something with all these buildings on a different map rather than this map. But some of these, like, clock towers look kind of cool. I just don't know where to put them. That's not staying there, by the way. I just put it out there. Okay, so this map, or this building here, it's one of those buildings that's going to be a pain in the ass to place. That's what it's going to be. Okay, so it requires a road on the left side to face you. Lovely. And this is not staying here. This looks so stupid. I don't even know why I put it there. Okay. Let's try that. You know, I don't like this front display at all, really. I wanted to put some beach deltas here, but I don't really know what to do up front here because I can't put anything too taller, otherwise it blocks all my factories and stuff. And all these trees aren't staying here either, by the way. Yeah, I'm not leaving. A lot of the stuff that's out there is not staying out there, you know, the way that it is. It's just like that because I'm designing right now. I haven't decided if I should do islands of houses here or a display here. That's what I'm kind of trying to figure out. My group is not full, and I'm booting some serious slackers in 15 hours and 18 minutes. And I'm telling them about it, too. Booting inactive slackers. Some of these people I haven't seen since they got here 4 days ago. Fucking ridiculous. Yes, you can join. Anybody can join in. As long as we got room, you're more than welcome to join. All you got to do is watch the group rules video and be active. And I don't expect people to be on all day, every day. I just expect that when they're on, they be active. And that I see you sometime throughout the damn day. Okay. Yoda, him, dude, I don't know what happened. He said that he was in a great mood. We were bullshitting. We were talking, and he was doing great. And he had finished his, like, 14th gold epic or some shit, if I remember right. And so he had come in the chat, and I was pretty certain that he said that he was he said that he was going to be, you know, gone for, I don't know what, but I don't know. He died or I don't know. Who fucking knows, dude? Yet you're here watching me. Don't you have anything better to do? Like, come on now. People get pissed, you know, that I boot them for being inactive or because of drama shit, like little kid shit that they do. SimCity really needs to give you a block option. And you guys, you got to remember that if I don't know who you are and you get like booted by CPT or Chronic or whatever, if we don't know who you are, we just assume that you're somebody that joins in and doesn't talk. Do you know how many people join in and never say one word? And then the moment that they see like a rare trade going on, they buy up your shit and then they just sit and lurk. It really doesn't do any good if you have a bunch of people in your group that are never on. And so what ends up happening is somebody from YouTube joins in, right? And they fucking, they don't talk and they don't say who they are. And so we just assume that there's somebody from the game that isn't going to say anything and then they get removed. And usually we only boot when we're full or when we're about to start war. And so if you do join in, make sure that we know who you are. That's why I always tell people to say your city name or say, hey, I'm joining in from YouTube. I had one guy get all bent out of shape because we booted him, and it's like, dude, I didn't know who you were. You never said one word when you joined in. I'm going to assume that you're just somebody from the game that's just here to lurk. Okay, so let's see. I've actually have people that fucking have made several accounts just to join in, and they sit and they go change their name, and then they go join back into their other group, people that, you know, used to be with me. They make fucking 4 or 5 different feeder accounts just to come lurking. It's like, dude, that's so childish. Like, seriously? Fucking get the fuck out then. Okay. Hang on, you guys. If I don't know who you are, you're going to be booted. That's it, you know? If you come in and just tell me your city name and say who you are, then you won't be removed. Doesn't matter what your name is, as long as it's not something that is going to confuse people in the game. So, like, some people will put it as you. They'll put their name as you, and it fucks with people. Or they put it as, like, one guy came in and his name was, like, 11 Nails or something. And it confuses the shit out of people. So as long as it's something that people can refer to in the chat, then you're fine. Yeah, that's fine. You just gotta tell me who you are. Once I know who you are, you'll be fine. Pretty much you join in, you say, I'm so-and-so, I'm coming in from YouTube. Just let us know if you have or have not watched the group rules video. And once I know who you are, then if CPT is not on, I'll let him know. Like, hey, this is somebody from YouTube, and then we won't remove you. You'll be fine. I wish they would give us some... Honestly, I'm really surprised they haven't given us better casinos. Shut up. Oh, God. This thing kind of looks cool, but I don't know if it really belongs in this general area here. Let's see. City of Lights. Okay, so yeah, you came in the group. I remember you. I'm a 30-year-old that says a bad word. Yeah, it fucking happens. When you get old, man, I'm telling you. Bad words just start coming out your mouth. And how old are you? You got to be pretty young to be referring to a bad word as a bad word. No, I have not. I've heard of it. You know what gets me about people that come up on your stream and bitch? You got nothing better to do? You think I'm so annoying, yet this is what you want to spend your time doing. Bitching at a 30-year-old for saying bad words. I mean, really? Don't your parents put parental controls up on your phone or something? I mean, anybody with a brain would be like, hey, man, don't let your kid watch Missy. She got a potty mouth. Fuck, I know it. You know it. I make it clear. It's pretty obvious. That'd be like going to Eminem and complaining that he says bad words. Go to an R-rated movie and complain that there's nudity or something. Like, come on now. Oh, gee. Bye. What the fuck? Don't let the door hit you on the ass on your way out. You don't come up on somebody's shit and bitch and complain, dude, and then expect... What did you expect me to say? Like, seriously. Hey, what's up? let's see. A lot of these buildings are so, actually, hang on. Yeah, no, no. And a lot of these, you guys, I'm like, well, you know, this shit would look better on a cooler, you know, a different map or whatever, or would look cooler somewhere else. Yeah, that's not going to work either. Okay, so I think we're going to go back to the firefly thing, whatever you call it. The floating lantern, that's what it was. We'll put that up front. Or, let me see what, let's see, hang on. Let's try this. Because we're going to move that, and then we'll do houses, I think. Whoa, don't do that. One day I was fucking around and I accidentally bulldozed a gold epic. It was bad. It was a sad day. My favorite region for map is definitely the sunny map by far. It's bright. It's got lots of beach space. It's pretty. You know, if you're talking in terms of trees, though, the Green Valley trees are the best. My least favorite for the shape is the Frosty. But, I mean, when they first had it come out, they gave us limestone, Frosty, and green. And we had all the items unlocked no matter what map we had chosen, right? And so people just picked it. And so it was super frustrating because I was like, fuck, I should have went with the cactus one first. I picked Green Valley first because of the trees, which, no, I didn't. I picked Frosty first. That's what it was. And I was pissed about it. That's what happened. And then they introduced the other ones later on. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to just island off some of these houses here. I might put that there and then do... I think I'm going to do this here. You know, if you guys ever have any questions about anything when we're doing these streams or whatever, you can just say them. I'll try to check the chat. You know, Frosty's a really good map. The only thing I dislike about it is the shape. That's it. It makes it really difficult to do a cool display. But I do have some plans for the Frosty map. Let's see, what else can I put there? You know, if I did how many of those stupid heart bridges do I have? I got 1, 2. Can't remember if I had just those 2. Okay, that's not going to work then. Let's move this real quick. Put that there. Nope, not putting that there because it don't fit. Let's go with this one here. Okay. You know, I'm really hoping they do some really badass Christmas stuff, but I want to show you something. For my Frosty map, when I do my display, when they put these out, I bought a ton of them, but I got this one here, this Holiday Village, this Extreme Skate Park, and then the Christmas trees. For those of you who haven't seen them, the Christmas trees look really cool. especially when they light up at night. They're kind of cute. Then there's this reindeer one here. This one looks cool, I think. It's got the snowboards and shit. Okay, wait a minute here. What am I doing? I think, actually, you guys, if I was to run a road, I could do a third house. How am I going to put a third house there? How am I going to do that? That can stay there the way that it is. That is definitely not staying there because it looks like shit. Sorry, you guys, I'm over here thinking out loud. Ooh, that's what that was. Okay. We're going to have to put that back over here because it just belongs there. What's up, you guys? My city? How big is my city? It's a mess right now. Oh shit, I forgot about this. I gotta open these real quick. You know, I want to get to the point where I can have all my mountain stuff. I don't know if y'all are asking each other questions, so I'm just going to answer them if you're asking me. My least favorite region? I am not telling you how much money I've spent on this game. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. All right, you know what? I will tell you guys, but I'm not going to just give it to y'all easy. Take a guess. What do you think I've spent? And I'm going to tell you right now that 80 to 90% of the money that I have spent, it really was wasted. It wasn't... Don't look at what I have on my screen and think that has to do with what I spent, because 90% of what I have on my screen isn't from the money I spent. The money I spent was wasted on like I had to buy storage bundle packs because I leveled up way too quickly. And so unless I wanted to sit there for the rest of my life and have feeders, I pretty much had to buy storage bundle packs. And so I spent a lot of money on that, and then I used to play the Contest of Mayors competitively each and every week, just for the hell of it. So some money went into that. And then whenever they do sales like this, I'll drop a $20 bill or, $50 here and there. Hang on. My least favorite region is Frosty for the shape. But definitely not that's not my least favorite. My least favorite is probably going to be Limestone, honestly. That's why I picked it the last, because it just didn't... There's nothing really cool. It doesn't have beach. It doesn't have mountain. It's shaped weird. It's... Like, about the only thing it has going for it is the hot spots and the trees are kind of cool. But... if you're looking at just the map layout, I would say Limestone is the worst. Definitely. Okay, what was I doing over here? I forgot. I had something I was doing. Let's change this around here. I can shorten this. Let's shorten this real quick. $100 to $1,000, that's kind of a jump, don't you think? Fuck. Okay, so it's over 1,000. Okay, I'll tell you that. I've been playing like 5 or 6 years, but it's definitely over 1,000. Okay, I actually added it up a couple months ago. So I didn't think I actually thought I had spent a little more than I had, but what I did was I went to Google and I went purchase history, and then I went through and I had to fucking add it all up. There was quite a few piggy banks too. Maybe like 10 or 20 piggy banks. Okay, so what regions should you unlock in what order? And here's the mistake that I made, so I just want to share this with you guys. When you pick a region, pick what is important to you, first off. So if design is important to you, then you're going to want to take all things considered when making your selection. You're going to take into consideration trees. You're going to take into consideration the map layout itself, and then hotspots. So look in the transportation, the gambling, the education, all these here. If you go to the very end of your tab, and it'll say which region it belongs to. Like this one belongs to the cactus one. And look at them and make sure that you guys take all three things considered. So layout, trees, and hotspots. Now, if you really care about design, the first two regions are super easy to unlock, okay, when it comes to population. The third one, not really that hard to unlock either. But the fourth and fifth, they get a little more intense when it comes to population. And then you want to take into consideration that as you upgrade regional population, you're going to unlock levels of your hotspots and unlock some other stuff like the buildings and things like that. Now, personally, I think that layout and trees are what was most important to me, because the trees had a lot to do with my capital map and my design of my capital. So when I made my selection, I made it pretty much on the trees alone. Okay, let's see. Let me catch up on the chat here for a second. How long would it take to get to my... It takes a long time to get to my level when you don't play with goals, okay? So, for example, if you were to play a city, a lot of people are like, well, how long does it take to get what you have? And that really varies. But the level itself, the experience, that would depend on what type of buildings that you're upgrading, right? It takes some time, man, a couple years to really build it up. But if you set your goals, you can accomplish so much more you can take what would take somebody 6 years, a couple of months, you know? I mean, if you look at, for example, Chronic, she's been in my group for 6 years. Well, 5 years. She's been playing like 7 years, or ever since the game came out, she's been playing. She doesn't have max storage yet. She doesn't have max land. She's got a ton of silver epics, but not gold. You know, she hasn't really accomplished a whole lot for her 7 years and her $3,000. Whereas like CPT, he spent $15, 3 months playing, and has already passed her in stats just because of setting goals and playing the Missy's Building Guide. So it really just depends on how many goals you set for yourself. So following my guide, how long would it take to get to my level? I mean, it would only take, I would say if you really busted your ass, it would take about 6 months to be at the point where you had all gold epics, every single thing accomplished. And then I think what would be the most difficult would be once you started unlocking regional maps, just getting those upgrades done. I would say you could, if you really busted your ass, you could probably be a level 99 within a year and a half. Probably. If you really busted your ass. 2 years, maybe. I spent more than 1,000. Hey, what's up, Shang? We're out of war soon. I think, well, we had the enemy knocked, but then let me go see what happened here. Yeah, I don't even have war items. I don't have war coins. I haven't been messing with all this shit. Oh, wait. Go back. Let's see. Let's get that. Okay. Okay. So back to this hellhole I call a city. Okay, examples of goals. So if you are you familiar with the Missy's Building Guide? So what I mean by goals is a lot of people, what people will do is they'll open up their game, right? And we're creatures of habit. So you guys open up your game and you're like, oh, I need to refill my shops. And then you go over here and then you do this and you dink around and you do all the same things every day. Now, what I mean by goals is when you say, you know what, today I'm redesigning something. Today I'm going to fix this portion of my map. That's my goal for today. Or I'm going to get an epic project done today. I'm going to reorganize my storage. Those are the goals that I'm talking about. Because if you wake up every single day and you only focus on this all the time, just this, oh, I'm going to make this item, then I'm going to go over here and sell this, then I'm going to go over here and try to find something, that's all you're ever going to accomplish, right? This right here, this is taken care of. Your shit's making, okay? Step away, okay? Stuff's making, go do something. Now, yeah, you can go over here and you can hunt for storage all day, but, I mean, realistically, how much do you really want to do that, right? Take a day, especially the day off from the contest, and say, you know what? I'm going to do something else. I'm going to start making the items that I need to make to get this epic project done. Or start focusing on other aspects of your city. And or when you're out and about doing shit like that, start screenshotting stuff and ideas. Things like that. Because if you focus on this constantly, you're never going to get anywhere. You're just going to keep running in place. And it'll take what you could have done in months, you know? Like, for example, let me show you guys something. So each week, pretty much, me and CPT talk on a regular basis, all day, every day, pretty much. And he comes to me quite frequently, and I say, okay, you know what? You've got this, this, and this done. So this week or today or whatever, focus on this. And he's like, okay, cool. Now, he knows what his goals are. So at first it was to get 5 slot factories. Now his goals is to at least complete a gold epic every day or every other day. That's his goal, right? So he focuses on that. Then I told him, I'm like, look, with this sale, you really need to buy some stuff. So he went ahead and he bought a bunch of water. You see? Whoa, he buy some water. And he gives me shit about the water that I got? Damn. Okay. When he unlocked the mountain category, he went ahead and bought all 3-pointers. If the mountain category goes on sale tomorrow, he's got 3,500 platinum keys that he can use. And we talked about it, and he's going to line his entire back wall with 4-pointer waterfalls. Now, he's also got 4 Maxises. Okay? He's only been playing, 5 months? I mean, he's doing great. And you guys can all do this. Literally, all he has done is followed the Missy's Building Guide and spent $15. That's it. That's all he's done. And you guys can be right where he's at. All his stores are maxed out. Okay, his depot slots are maxed. Everything's done. And so when he gets to the point where he's got level 25 or whatever, when he decides to go up to level 25, from level 25 to 29, he's going to be upgrading only regular residentials. Once he hits level 29, he's going to stop. And all of you are going to stop. Because if you ever want to win comm again without having to spend hundreds of dollars, you do not want to leave level 29. Now, if he's been playing for, let's see, roughly about 5 months, I want to say, and he had to spend the first month about the first month he was under level 18. Then once you hit level 18, you have 5 weeks of mega. So in 2.5 months, that's what he's accomplished. No, probably about 3 months, yeah. Because I think he's won the contest of mayors like 13 times. I think 13 times. Pretty sure that's what it is. But he's also, let me look at his stats. Hang on. Let's see. Whoop. And he, you know what's surprising is he works full time and he's got a brand new newborn baby. So he's not on that much. He plays frequently throughout the day to check in on his tasks, but it's not like he sits on the game all day, every day. He really doesn't. Okay, let's see. So his war cards, as you can see here, he's got them almost quite a few unlocked. He's got the Shield Buster, and he's never bought any war card packs at all. So he also has, I think he said 2 or 3,000 gold keys. I can't remember. I'd have to go look. I can't remember, to be honest with you. But I think he finished the pass this season. That's right. Yep. Yeah, so, I mean, he does great. He does a good job. And you guys can all do it, you know? I think the hardest part for people is going to be just learning the contest of mayors is really what a lot of people struggle with. And then storage management. That seems to be another big problem that people have. Epic projects, I mean, realistically, you guys, how could you have trouble with epics, right? I mean, I've given you the secret, you know? Like, for those of you who haven't seen it, go watch my 14-minute epic. I have every single item in this game unlocked, okay? It's the hardest an epic project will ever be. And I did it in 14 minutes. I had every single regional map unlocked. Max storage, highest level possible, you know, all items unlocked. And I didn't even use 5-pointers. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. And you know what? I'm going to have you guys pick the next category because I'm going to try to beat that. I think I can beat that 14 minutes. In fact, I'm certain I can. I wasn't as prepped as I would have liked to have been. And for this next one, I want to prep like perfectly. So I need to get rid of some dozer. Okay, so level 18, you're not going to be able to do epics until you hit level 24. But you unlocked the Department of Epic Projects, which is this tower here. Now, when you unlock this, okay, when you unlock epics, you'll be level 24. Go watch all my epic videos. That's essential. But essentially what you're doing is every building that you purchase, if you look here, it says epic points 1, okay? So some buildings are worth more points than others, and essentially that's what you're doing. You're putting out a bunch of those, and you're depositing items to get points in return. And as long as you put out pointers that are not 1 and 2 points, and you have enough of them, then you'll be good to go. All right, let's see. We're going to take out this piece of the water here. And I think, let's do this. Hang on. 1, 2. We need 2 units for a bridge. Hold on. I think, yeah. No, I'm going to do 2 more units. There we go. That's the way I had it before. Fuck. I know what I'm going to do. Put this like this. We'll do a bridge between it, and then I'll do a house on this side of it. Actually, all right, let's try this real quick. Hold on, you guys. I gotta focus. If I do... Because essentially I want to knock this out here. So if I was to do that and have that loop like that, right? Then I'd be able to put... God, get out of the way. So we'll do water through there. Hang on. Yeah, I'll look at it. Just a sec here. Scroll back up here. Okay, so none of your buildings are going to tell you how many epic points they're worth because you're not level 24. But if you type in specialization video on my channel, I go through every single category and I talk about which ones you're going to want to purchase per category, but based on which epic pointer or type of building that you like. For your question about the storage, when it comes to war, you know, yeah, I'm not an avid war player, but if I was, I could see that being problematic doing epic and war at the same time. If you were to do an epic project, it would depend on your level and your storage capacity. If you're a max level player like 43 and up, and you have all items unlocked, but you have max storage, you're going to have problems. Whereas if you're a level 24 player and you have max storage, I mean, you should be able to do an epic, no problem holding war items. It's going to be also the rare items that you're holding is going to be a lot of your problem. So it really depends on how much storage you have and what items you have unlocked. So I hope that if that didn't answer your question, you can ask me, maybe reword it. But I think that kind of got to your point, right? I mean, did that answer your question? Hang on. I'm in focus here. I'm trying to see if I can get this. I mean, it also depends on what attacks you do. So for a lot of people that play war, they only play with a specific set of cards, right? So if you were to dump off all of the war items that you don't use, or maybe if you have a feeder city, put all your war items on a feeder city or something. Okay, let's see. I'm going to actually be able to eliminate this park here because you can't see it anyway. I don't know how that piece of road got there. Fucking fix your stupid backfiring car, dude. You guys hear this guy's car? No, that is not staying there, actually. Let's see. Hold on. How many... Okay, so when you go up, so the way that the storage works is every 5 times you upgrade your storage, the cost is gonna go up by 1, and it's gonna cap out at 25 each. So once you hit 25 of each, that's it. That's the most it will ever cost, and it's gonna remain that way until you cap out. The maximum storage that you can have is 700 for when it comes to upgrading. Then you get 20 per regional map because you get to buy a storage facility for each regional map that you have unlocked. And then you get whatever temp storage you get from the VU pass and the mayor's pass. And that's how that works. So that's why I have 815. Okay, so to answer your question, George, you're level 27 and you bought several entertainment buildings, but you have not had an epic project yet. That tells me that you don't have a regular residential home all the way upgraded. So in order for an epic project to pop up, you have to have, you'll see this little icon with the flying wings here. It doesn't matter which map it is, but it has to be a regular house and it has to be all the way max upgrade. Once you've done an epic project, you have a cooldown on your capital map. So if I was to do an epic project on my capital and then I had another regular residential fully upgraded, if I clicked on my token tower, it would show me the timer. So if you haven't had one pop up in a while, then that tells me that you don't have any regular residentials at max upgrade. So what this is here is this one here. See how it's a regular residential? It's available for upgrade. Or, I mean, it's available for an epic project. This is just a regular residential, so I need to get that upgraded so that I can have another epic project available when I finish that one there. Now, if you have one available on your map, it'll show you the little icon. Any Omega building fans? If your maxed Omega buildings are not connected with bridges, just take it up and put it down. Don't break the bridge. Oh, okay, yeah. So, that's just a random thing that the game does with the Omega homes, is it just connects them. Okay, so if you have 65 regular residentials maxed out, right? And you have... That doesn't make sense. So that doesn't make sense at all. Do you have the Department of Epics placed out? The token tower, you got it placed out, right? This thing here. So you also want to have coverage for your specialization categories, which you said you have. Regular residentials, and you're sure they're maxed out. That doesn't make sense. You'd have to screenshot me your whole entire map and send it to me. No, it's only 25. 25 storage. Well, it's 75 in total, but it's 25 of each. Yeah, so send me a screenshot of your entire map, or join my group when war ends and I'll come travel to your map. Or actually, oh wait, no, I wouldn't be able to. You can send me a friend request on Facebook and I can travel to your map as well. But that wouldn't really... No. Yeah, send me a screenshot. Do that. Because that doesn't make any sense, dude. You should have one. Unless you're on a cooldown. Yep. When was the last time you did an epic on your game? And let me know when you send it. I'll go and look. If you click this, it should say a timer. Okay, what was I doing over here? I think I'm going to... Okay, and do you have this building on your map? This token tower right here. You have it placed. Hit your government tab. Department of Epics. Put this out there. $2,000. They're crazy as hell. Let me know if you have the Department of Epic placed out or not. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this building right here. If you hit your government tab, this Department of Epic Projects, it needs to be placed on your map. Okay, now how to get... Yeah, we're going to have to move some of this water this way, I think. I think if we eliminate this main river here, and we just have it wrap around up through the top here, would be the best route. Yeah, that doesn't matter where it's placed. It just has to be out there. Okay, when you send me a screenshot of your entire map, also click on your house here and send me a screenshot of this screen. Do you have the group feature also? That there for a second. Okay. Now, I think, wait a minute, which way were we going with the water? We were going this way. That's right. Okay. So, we can actually eliminate that road completely for a second. And then we'll take out this one here. That one. I got to go through and make sure that I've got, hang on. So my services are here and they run all the way around to that way, over to here, down to there. Okay, so as long as I make the connection over here, I should be okay. All right. So we're going to go with, let's do that. Let me know when you send it. Where's my water at? Okay. Hang on. Is it Crystal Peak? Nope. Which one? Who are you? Make sure you send it to the right Facebook. George Ricks. You sent it to this Facebook? Yeah, I know. I run a community page and there was a family in need of food, right? And I put up a post And we had went into, and I had taken this family into the food bank, and they had given them a bunch of rotten food. And I was like, seriously? That's fucking And so, this lady's like, oh, I got a turkey from last. I haven't even opened the message. I'm just like, seriously, dude? How fucking rude. I'm not going to give that to somebody and their kids and have them get sick. Oh, okay. You posted it to Facebook. All right. Hold on. Let's see. And this is every single one of your houses. There's no other houses on your map. Let me turn it for you guys so you guys can see it. Let me know if you see a little flying hat on your street sign thing. Okay, hold on. Post, let's see. I sent you a message, so, well, scroll around the map and screenshot every single house. And then look at your street sign. Does it show a flying hat? Because this doesn't make sense. Actually, click on your Department of Epics tower. Click on that. Because I don't see it out there. Where's your Department of Epics tower at? Because I don't... Oh, wait, there it is. I see it. Okay. Click on that and see if it tells you anything. Like, have you ever used any tokens? Like a bronze token or a silver token? Have you ever used any? Ready for upgrade 6 total. Let's see. This does not make sense. You got me like wondering what the hell's going on here. Hey, what's up, Invader? I might... Right, but have you used them? Have you ever used one in a shop? Because when you first unlock Epic projects, you use the bronze one in the shop. I mean, I've never tried to do an Epic, I've never tried to do an Epic without having used a token first. So I'm trying to think what else it could possibly be, because essentially if you have it maxed out, you have coverage, you have the Department of Epics. I'm kind of confused here. Try to click on your tokens and use it and see if that... Click on your token tower. Does it show a time on the top when you click on it? There will be a timer right here. When you click on your shop here, go to your shop and click on your tokens. When you first go through the tutorial of the Epic projects, it shows you the little hand and it shows you to use the bronze token or whatever. Has anybody here had that problem, you guys? Because I've never heard of anybody having... I mean, I've heard of people not being able to start one, but it's always because they either aren't the right level or they don't have a regular residential fully upgraded. Click on your shop, go to one of your shops and start a speed token. And then go click on the Epic project token tower and see if a timer popped up or see if an Epic project has popped up. Hang on. Because Does not make sense to me at all. Okay. Let me think. You got that out. Click on your street sign here. What does it show you? Have you unlocked? You haven't unlocked any regions, have you? I mean, I know you're level 29, but do you have any regionals unlocked? You sent me a friend request, right? Let's try something. I'm going to go look at your city here. You got me over here scratching my head like, what the fuck's going on? Because now I want to know. Okay, do not unlock a regional. And don't leave level 29 either. You have the group feature, right? I didn't notice on your screenshot because I don't see a group. Hang on, let me see. You have a chat bubble, right? Okay, so you got the group feature. What the fuck? Let me open these up and look at these. When was the last time you repaired those VU disasters? It's not one of those houses that got bulldozed or that got smashed. This is not making sense. Repair your VU disasters to make sure it's not one of those houses. Okay, alright. What the fuck? Let me see if you pop up on my friends list just yet. Am I blind? I don't think he's here yet. Oh, there you are. Teapot. Yeah, this is just crazy, dude. What do you mean? You're going to have to give me time to think on this one. I'll get back to you on it for sure, because that's crazy. I have never had that happen. Repair every one of your houses, get all that done, and then, let's see. I'll look into it. I will. And try to figure out what the hell is going on with your game, because that is wild. You have it saved to your Facebook. Maybe uninstall it and reinstall it. I forgot to look on your screenshots. You have cars on your map, right? Because some people don't get streetlights or car. Nope, you got the streetlights. Okay, so that's not it. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. That should not happen at all. I will definitely look into it for you, though, okay? And I'll get back to you as soon as I can on it. And I would contact SimCity about it because that's some bullshit. If you hit this button here, hit the help, and take down your player ID on the bottom left of this screen, okay? Not my screen, but this screen. Take down your player ID, hit contact us, and then there's a section in there and it says technical support. Put in all your information, make sure to put in your player ID, and then tell them what's going on, and you should get an email back immediately from them that says, you know, we got your email, we're reviewing it and whatnot. And then after an eternity, they will get back to you and hopefully maybe give you some idea of what's going on. But make sure, and hear me out, when you report this, make sure that you tell them that you have a regular residential fully upgraded, that you've never been able to do an epic project, and then also take those screenshots that you sent me and put those in. There will be a spot on there that says attach file, and explain that to them, because if you don't, they will send you an email back saying, oh, just do this simple fix. So you need to explain to them that it is not a simple fix and that you don't know why it's doing this. And then if they are able to help you or whatever, the first thing they're going to do is tell you to uninstall and reinstall the app. So try that first. And if that doesn't work, contact them. I would definitely contact them about that, because that's some bullshit. You got to be able to do epic projects. So yeah, definitely uninstall, reinstall, and try that. Try going to Daniel City and back. I don't know if that would matter or why. Now I'm just like grasping at straws here. I can't understand. Hang on. You have all your government buildings out, right? I don't even know. Your clipboards? No, that wouldn't matter. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. I'm thinking it had something to do with just like the game itself, you know, when it installed. Maybe one of the features didn't install properly. Because I've had some crazy shit happen on this game that it's not explainable. Like, there's no logic behind any of it. You know? Okay, wait a minute. What was I doing here? I've got this here. I could go with... I could just... Yeah, that's what I should do. Just eliminate this here and then put houses all along the front of here. That's what I should do. We'll do that. That house looks stupid there, but whatever. I really hate bulldozing my Omega roads. That fucking sucks. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to be playing Realm later on today, so if anybody here plays PS4 or Xbox or whatever, if you guys want to play Realm, hit me up. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's a battle royale. Okay, what the hell? Yep, I'm bulldozing it. It's gonna happen. Boom. You know what shit I bulldozed? It's crazy. Oh, and to answer your question earlier about how much money I've spent, I have spent $1,700 total over time. I know, it's a tough one. Chronic spent $3,000, and she has less accomplished, so blame her. Okay, let's see. Where the fuck? What was I doing? Oh, the Omega home. That's what I was like, wait a minute. I got to get that stupid assignment going. Okay. Have I mentioned I hate Omega stuff? Hate. All right, bulldoze that road. And I don't know if I'm going to bulldoze that one just yet. Okay, so let's grab a couple of these houses from here. Wait a minute. Fuck. What was I thinking? What does that look like there? That looks like shit. That's what that looks like. Get out of here. Go to hell. Okay. I might go with a building instead of a house. Put that there. Okay. Okay. Let me look at the messages. For some reason, they don't all pop up. Yeah, anytime you guys see some cool stuff on the global market, take pictures and post them to the Facebook group. All right, let's go ahead and post either that or, we'll go with something else here. These spinning parks are really cool. Oh, that's what I was thinking about putting somewhere over here. Was that this thing, but not right there, of course. But no, that's not going to fly. That looks like shit. Let's look at the landscape or landmarks real quick. There's that fucking freak. So I would have to put something similar to kind of like maybe the Tokyo, like this thing. Why is that not going to fit? Jesus. Okay. And then we'll do... Yeah, that's not going to be able to stay there like that, but whatever. Let's go grab some lakes from the other map. So I think we're going to do that, and then we'll surround it with some trees. Let's see. Go with the, where's that? That one. And we'll do, which one should we do up front? One of these little short ones. Oh, perfect. It's nighttime. What a great time to design. The pitch dark. All right, we're going to have to go grab some water from that other map, I think. Essentially, you guys, like, what you want to try to do is think about which way you're going to be facing your city and have your stuff blend and look good so that you can see it, right? Like, it doesn't do any good to have really cool buildings if you can't see them. So, let's see. I think, let's go grab some, whatever you call it, fucking water and that other stuff. I can't think of what it's fucking called. I love the nighttime stuff, like when you're... I love the way it looks, but not when I'm designing. I can't fucking see anything. Drives me nuts, and it's every time I do it. Alright. I bet you all these are big lakes, too. Fuck. Shit. I gotta remember where I put all my lakes. I think they might be on... Where do I have all the other water at? Oh, here's a few. This must be where I set them all yesterday. What's your guys' favorite bridge? I mean, I really like the suspension bridges when they're, horizontal or whatever. The plumb bob bridges are cool, but I don't know, man. Like, they're cool at night. They're not that cool during the day. You can't really see shit, But at night, they're pretty cool. Especially for the price. It's ridiculous. And if you guys have any cool pictures of, like these castle walls, if you've seen anybody do any, like, really cool shit with those, put them in the Facebook group, because I've seen some cool ones. Okay. Let's grab a few of the sheep over here. Get the hell out of here, man. Yeah, but I want to show you guys something on the cactus map here in a second. This is ridiculous. I'm going to be here for hours just picking this shit up. Okay. As you can see, this is where my cash went. Alright, let's go to the cactus map super quick so I can show you guys something. Okay. Okay. These maps are crazy. So I went ahead and I moved all of my houses, like, in this cluster area here. So when you guys asked, like, how my population dropped so drastically, look at this shit. I'll show you. All this stuff that I have in storage here, but look at that. 214,000 pop boost that does, because it's an 85% boost. Isn't that nuts? Have you ever seen it pop boost that much off one building? That's fucking crazy. I mean, I don't think I could get it any higher. Yeah, dude, like, look at that. Boom. Just that one building. Okay? So if you guys were wondering how my pop dropped that much, that's how. I put all my stuff in storage. Now, essentially, this map had like 2.5 or 3 million people on it or whatever. Now, it has 500,000, and all I did was move my pop boost. That's it. That's all I touched. Now, I had taken out I had purchased a total of, obviously, 38 of these things throughout my entire map, but look at that. 60 grand. Just on that one right there. And so, some of these mayor's boost things here, if you look at the coverage zones, they're huge. But this one particular building I think this is the highest. Yeah, it's an 80% pop boost. Now this one's really cool because it has the events. If you look and you see anything that has a little purple flag right there, it means that it creates city events. And usually what that is a parade that walks around on your map. So like this one is a 60% boost. Look at that. That's crazy, huh? Just stick that dead center. And so that one also does. Okay. Where is... I think there's another one that's pretty high like that. 60. That was 70. That's not bad. This one here is like a 4 square one, but look at that shit. Isn't that wild? I mean, so yeah, if I wanted to boost my pop, it would not be hard. Okay. I just wanted to show you guys how cool that shit was. I was surprised to see how quick it dropped. And how much it dropped, just moving shit, putting shit in storage. Those pop boosters are where it's at. So if you guys are trying to get your population up, if you guys are somebody who really care about population, go with epic projects, because Omega buildings cost like 10 times the amount of money and they give you nothing in return. So if you're strictly for pop, I would do epics. Because if you look at the epic projects without any pop boosters, okay, put this way over here. There's no pop boosters on it. I'm going to prove it to you. So, parks, none, right? We're going to go through each one. Lands, whoop, we got to move that. Got to move it. Got to find somewhere to put it where there is nothing. Okay. Landscape. Education, transportation, beach, entertainment, mountain, gambling. Okay. We got them all. Okay, cool. So, go back out. 2411. Okay, that's the total pop that you can have on an epic project. Now, that's without any pop boosters. If you go to the highest one, which is Omega, it's 2550. So it's not that much, right? So would you rather build canisters and deal with Omega all the time and then have a really high service demand? Or would you rather have a low service demand, have badass looking buildings, not have to produce canisters, and you get tokens? So you get a win-win. I'm going with fucking the damn epic projects if I was doing a pop city. That's for a fact. Because you gotta figure, I mean, just imagine this whole screen all gold epics or something. Wouldn't that be crazy? Okay. Let's go back this way. What time is it? Shit, I gotta get off here for a little bit, you guys. I'll show you guys what I do with my map and my city, and let me check the comments section to answer any questions you guys have. Okay, so yeah, I don't care much for Omega. You know, I mean, if you like the looks of Omega, go for it, but Omega's a bitch, dude. It really is. It costs so much. It really does. And it's one thing when you first start out, you don't realize how bad it is, okay? But when you start buying drones, look at this shit. I'm not even an Omega person. Look at the cost of some of these, and they just keep going up, okay? That's not even the bad part. Look at the control nets and shit. They're ridiculous, and they just, like I said, they just keep going up and up and up. Your next resource, well, my next resource is, let's see, 60,000. So every one you buy goes up 10,000. It's ridiculous. It really is. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, taking into consideration that you get an entire fucking token and a low service demand, that right there, and the fact that it looks cooler, win-win, right? That thing looks so badass. Does that not look badass? I mean, it lights up pink. What the hell? And then I'm going to be home streaming Realm for a couple hours, and then I'll be back on here in a while. I don't know if I'm going to stream live again with SimCity or not today. It kind of depends. We'll see. But I definitely need to get going on that walkthrough city because I want to get you guys learning the Contest of Mayors, becoming pros at the Contest of Mayors. Also, you guys, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, okay? Also, if you win the Contest of Mayors based off of advice or, you know, just a progress report, throw it up in the Facebook group so that people can see, like, hey, this shit works, you know what I mean? And I will catch you guys here in a couple hours when I go on Realm. If you guys tune in. If you want to join in and actually play Realm, download it on any one of your consoles. And then if you type in, it's Princess Missy 13 on the actual game itself. And then send me a friend request and we can play together. All right? All right, you guys, I'm going to get off here. Have a good day.